of an empty arena?
I think to me it felt like it's like a scrimmage practice in the beginning. I mean, obviously there's no atmosphere, but picking up the pucks from the stands wasn't an issue. I don't think. Just tracking it every once in a while was a little unusual, with the 4-month break. But hopefully next game we'll be feeling better.
Next question, Jimmy Murphy.
Hey guys, I was watching Sean Corrali carefully, and just he started off a bit slow, but you could tell he had to dig deep and find himself, and he seemed to finish the game off strong. Was that the general feel for all you guys? Like you were just saying how it felt like a scrimmage at the beginning, but you have to just dig deeper to kind of get into that game mode.
We just have to find the legs. I think that's like first 5-10 minutes or whatever. You just need to realize there's nobody in the stands, and you just have to find the energy on a bench and on the ice. And I think as the game went along, I think guys started picking up the pace, and I thought in the third and second period we were much better than the first. But again, it's exhibition, and we all are happy that it's behind us, and now it's real thing starts.
Next question, Kevin DuPont, Boston Globe.
Yes, setting aside the setting, if you will, and the rink and all of that, both of you, what was it just like to be playing again after 4 months and handling real live action?
It was weird. Definitely. I haven't played a real hockey game in July since who knows when. I mean, it's just obviously the pace is a little bit quicker than our practice scrimmages. So that was felt like an issue for me, especially in the first period, kind of find your footing and know where you're standing and tracking the puck and stuff like that. So that part, I guess, comes with just playing, and hopefully, whenever the next game is, it'll just start feeling better and better.
We'll take a couple more questions for Yaroslav and Tuukka. We'll go next to Scott McLaughlin.
Hey, Tuukka, we haven't gotten a chance to talk with you since obviously there was some reaction to the hat you wore the other day. I just wanted to see if you had any comment on that situation or anything you wanted to say.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, it was actually a recorded interview, even though they said it was live. And, I just put a hat on in the morning. It was not a statement. Definitely, respect what's going on in the world right now. And I stand with everybody for anti-racism. So it was not a statement. I really, didn't mean to offend anybody. So there's that. It was a recorded interview. I just put a hat on in the morning, and there's that.
Last question, Matt Vitor.
Tuukka, you had said a few days ago that you hoped your hand would be feeling better by this point. I'm curious in your first action how your hand felt out there.
It's good. It's good. I've used my real glove in the practice yesterday. No pain whatsoever. It's healed normally. So I guess we're right on track with that, and it's normal.
Thank you, guys. From the Bruins, we have Jack Studnicka. First question will go to Jimmy Murphy.
Hey, Jack, I just want to know, how did it feel to finally play it's an exhibition, but a game not against your teammates, and just your thoughts overall and your feeling on the night?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good pace, as to be expected. Guys were hungry for some competition. We've been off for a long time. But it was fun. I know personally it's something I've been looking forward to for months now. So to get the first one over with, feels good and had fun.
Next question, Sophie Yurstevich, Nesson.
Hi, Jack. Just wondering, during the return to play camp, you talked about putting on some good weight that you were happy about and being stronger on the puck. Did you notice the benefits of that weight in today's game?
Definitely noticed some benefits. You know, when I compare when I was called up in November to now, definitely felt stronger on the puck, more comfortable. Like I said, you know, it just felt like another hockey game to me out there. Whereas in the past, you know, nerves might have kicked in or, you know, stuff like that. So I definitely felt good. You know, I think I've done personally a good job to prepare for this moment. So my body felt good out there.
Next question, Matt Vitor.
Jack, did you feel like as the game that went on that it just started to feel comfortable in terms of playing with those guys and playing at that level?
I thought our first two shifts actually were one of our two better ones of the game. So, you know, to get yourself into the game as a line, feel good. We were cycling the puck, a lot of ozone. So, you know, I thought us three read off each other really well. Kretsch, you know, you just got to be ready for the puck when you're playing with them and get to the net. So, you know, for our first game together, definitely happy. And I think, you know, comfortability, like you said, every shift just getting easier.
Next question, Kevin DuPont, Boston Globe.
Jack, the opening there with the anthems, you guys are all locking arms. I'm just wondering what you thought of that moment in and of itself, and then did it cause your mind to wander about the overall meaning of it all?
I think it's pretty straightforward. Where we're trying to prove equality and take a stand against racism. So to be a part of that was special. And yeah, I know the team released a statement on, you know, why we're doing it and what it stands for. So no, I mean, it was nice to be a part of.
Last question for Jack to Jimmy Murphy.
Jack, I was just wondering, you know, going back to just the no fans in there, like, did you have to find yourself at certain moments just trying to gain that momentum or that excitement?
No, not for me personally. I don't mind the no fans. Easy to communicate on the bench. Easy to hear each other on the ice. You know, if someone's open and they're calling for it, or, you know, your back's turned and they're calling a play, you can hear them good and trust them. So it wasn't really a factor for me. You know, it just felt like a regular hockey game. I mean, I try to limit stuff like looking at the crowd and just try to stay in the moment, you know, when there are fans in the rink. So not a lot changed for me.
Thanks, Jack.
Thanks.
From the Bruins, we have David Pastrnak. We'll go to Jimmy Murphy for the first question.
Hey, David, how you doing? Just take us through that goal, what you're seeing as the puck's coming across there and how it developed.
Yeah, I was coming from line change and, I saw Sean had a little bit of time and Z was kind of buzzing up the ice. And so I kind of just let them go, and then I turned towards the net and there was a puck and I was all alone there, so it's just a quick decision, and it was, it's nice to get on the board, to be honest.
Next question, Joe Haggerty, NBC Sports, Boston.
Hey, Pasta. How did you end up feeling tonight after, missing the previous few weeks in practice and all this week physically on the ice? And do you think you're ready to, to start playing games? Was this all the tune-up that you needed to start going in the actual games?
Well, obviously, I knew coming into the game I'm not gonna feel the great, but at the end it wasn't that bad, and we were surprised. That's why I end up playing. To be honest, rather play and get the time, get the game mode. In the earlier the better. So I'm really happy I played, and unfortunately didn't go, but our main focus was to get better. Obviously the first period wasn't going well, but from then on I think we were getting better. And obviously it's been a really long time. So we knew it wasn't great, but want to get better every game.
Next question, Kevin Dupont, Boston Globe.
Pasta, this question is not about tonight, but we've had so little chance to talk to you. I'm wondering about finishing the year with 48 goals. How do you feel about, finishing tied with OV, one of the great scorers of the game for such a long time, and hand in hand with that, are you disappointed you didn't get a chance to score 50?
First of all, obviously huge honor, and so happy that I can share it with Alex, so how you said he's been winning this thing for a while now, so huge honor. More upset, if I being completely honest, is the 100 points. I think I said it before. I like obviously I love scoring goal. Don't get me wrong, but if I have to pick between the 50 and 100 points, then I probably go with 100 points.
Next question, Sophie Yurstevich, Nesson.
Hi, Pasta. Hopefully you only get asked this once. I'm just surprised at the variety of answers we're getting from players talking about their first time playing without fans, not feeling really momentum shift, all that. Just how you felt playing without fans. How did you like the noise that the NHL is pumping in and et cetera, et cetera?
Yeah. I mean, it was different, especially, we all know I love to interact with fans, and so warm-up was a little different. Didn't have anybody to throw the pucks to, so that's going to be something we're going to adjust. But this is the world we're living in now, and we are all happy we can play hockey. And how I said, it was different, but just like little throwbacks.
We'll take one more question for David. We'll give it to Zdeněk.
No, I'm kidding.
Ahoj Davide, česky. První zápas máte za sebou. Jak by si ohodnotil váš výkon vlastně od té první třetiny? Jak jsi se cítil ty sám při zápase a jaký to bude pro vás hrát bez diváků?
Ahoj Zdenku, ale tak samozřejmě ta první třetina nebyla vůbec podle našich představ, ale zase na druhou stranu my jsme 4 měsíce nehráli hokej, že jo? Takže každý nevěděl, co to čekat, že jo? Samozřejmě jim to tam napadalo, tak jim se pak hrálo trošku lépe než nám, že jo? Když prohráváte 3-0 po první třetině, ale na druhou stranu my jsme po první třetině přišli do kabiny a řekli si, že se musíme zlepšovat, že už nebudeme koukat na výsledek a ať to skončí, kolik to skončí. My jsme se chtěli cítit dobře po ty druhé a třetí třetině a do těch dalších dnů, aby jsme byli lépe připraveni.
We'll take one more in English for Matt Vitor.
David Krejci said we'd have to ask you about your Tom Wilson tweet. Can you enlighten us about his goal scoring ability?
Well, I mean, I just felt like it, and you know, I just wanted to say it, and that was my opinion. Nobody hacked my Twitter. It was all me, and it was my own fingers typed that in, and you know, it was a little side bet with Tom from back in the day, and that's where I would like to leave it.
Thank you, David. Thanks everyone for joining us.